Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over Supreme's drop list for week 4 of this fall winter 19. Last week we were trying to go for that bandana, fleece reversible, but the website was even worse than the week before and it took like 4 or 5 minutes to load. It was, I don't know, it's so annoying. They got to figure this out, or they're doing it on purpose. I have no idea, but all I know is I waited like 5 minutes, finally got on the site, and everything was already sold out that I wanted. Good thing is, I think the post-it notes are still available, so for this week, I can just leave them in my cart and get them this week. Hopefully that works. I'm not sure. I never tried to do anything like that before. But yeah, last week was pretty buns, and I didn't really see that much success on that reversible. So if you were able to pick up, comment down below how you got it. Were you manual? Were you using a bot? Probably were. But go ahead, comment down below what you got. Even if you didn't get that, just comment what you got. But yeah, this week, it's kind of worse than last week. There really isn't anything amazing to go for, but there might be a few things you like. If you like the Velvet Underground, this is your week. I didn't even know who they were or what they are. I still don't. I didn't even look them up because that's how much I don't care. But yeah, we're going to get into this collab and this drop list. We're going to start with the bottom with kind of the worst items, and then work our way all the way up. Alright, so starting off, we have the flower 5-panel coming in 3 different colorways for $48. And this is, again, 5-panel, 6 panels, all these hats, unless they're a box logo hat or beanie, there's no reason to get them. And this is just ugly. I mean, no one asked for this. No one. So yeah, just let that go. Then we have the Denim Shirt coming in 5 colorways for $128. Now this, I do hate, okay? I do hate it. I think it looks so dumb with the stripes. But the one denim shirt that doesn't have stripes, I think is pretty fire because it does say Supreme in white, and I think it's just a nice little accent over top of a sweatshirt. Now that we're getting into the fall season, it would be a perfect piece to get. Unfortunately, it's $128. Am I going to spend $128 when I already have a denim shirt? No. But honestly, for a denim Supreme shirt, I think it's pretty clean. Then we have this striped beanie coming in 6 colorways for $36. Again, not going to resell, but I do think it's a kind of interesting piece. Like, I do like the stripe. I do like the Supreme. My favorite is that navy blue and the black. I think those are pretty fire, but again, I'm not going to spend $36, and it's not a box logo, and it's just not, it's not me. I don't really like it. So we're going to let that go. Then we have the first of the Velvet Underground, and that is the Velvet Underground Ringer Tee coming in 3 colorways for $98. So it has like their faces on the front, there's faces on the back. I think the black would probably be the best way to go if you wanted to get this for resale, but I don't see it hitting over $110. Like, there's no resale on this shirt. So yeah, just let that sit. Then we have this Radar beanie coming in like 7 colorways for $36, and I don't really understand it at all. Like, I'm looking at this picture and it has like the beanie and then it's like flat. Like, I don't know if it's like a I don't even understand. It looks like a snapback with a beanie over top of it. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna do buns in the market, so there's no point to get it. So yeah, just let that sit. Then we have this quilted Paisley jacket coming in 3 colorways for $188, and it's always something like this that goes nutty on the market and just explodes, and it goes for like $600. This one, I don't think it's gonna do that, but if it did, it would do it with the blue colorway, and the black is fine. Like, on the back, it does have like Supreme in this cool cursive, but it's in black. So if you're gonna get this, go for the blue. I don't see it exploding. I think there's another piece coming up that will, but I mean, it's always one of these random pieces that just explode. So be on the lookout. Then we have the Rays logo sweater coming in 4 colorways for $138, and you probably can't tell from the picture because you have to be like really look at it, but it is a sweater, blank sweater, but all throughout it just says Supreme, and like the name is, it's Rays, so it's just like a little bit off the sweater, so when you're standing there you can see it, but it's not bold and you can't see it from far away, or probably from these pictures. I think the best to go for would be the blue and the red. But yeah, they're pretty cool, but I'm not going to cop, and it's not going to do amazing for resale. Then we have the cat pocket tee coming in 6 colorways for $78. It's just a long sleeve with a cat on the pocket tee. That's pretty much, the name is it. Like, they did a nice job naming this because that's exactly what it is. Resell, I'm gonna say maybe like 100 max, but I don't see anything crazy on this shirt. Next up, we have the Love Hate baseball jersey coming in 3 colorways for $110. It says Supreme across the chest, and where the buttons divide the shirt, we have love on one side, hate on the other. I think it's a pretty cool design. Will I be picking it up? No. Will it do good for resale? Probably not. So you can just let that sit. Next up, we have the Delta logo Varsity jacket coming in 2 colorways for $330 each. The design we're gonna see later, but for a jacket with the retail being so high at $338, the profit margin is just not there. I don't see this, hitting over $400. Maybe the black will, because it is a cool design on the back. I do like this design, and we'll get to it later, but I think if you're gonna go for this, go for the black, and you might have a good shot at getting some resale for it. Then we have the Velvet Underground Drawing Tee coming in 5 colorways for $48. If you are going for anything from this collab, I would say this is the one to go for. I like this shirt a lot. I think it's pretty funny. It just has like stick figures, like a little kid drew it. And for $48, it's not terrible. I like the black, and I like that blue. I think it looks pretty cool. For resale, I see it hitting maybe $60, $70. Next up, we have the Underground Rayon shirt coming in 2 colorways for $158. And these Rayon shirts always go dummy, like they're always going to resell, especially like the crazy ones. And this one I actually do like. Most of them I don't, like when it's just like cherries, I think it's dumb, but then it resells for like $300 or something crazy. This one I do see reselling for at least $250. I like the black better than the white. I think it just pops off the black much better, but it's cool. I don't even understand it. I don't understand what's happening, but it looks like a subway with like this pinkish cloud coming from it, and I think it looks cool. So this one, this is the first Rayon I'm actually like, I might pick up because I think it's kind of fire. Next up, we have the logo Camp Cap coming in 7 colorways for $48. And this one I think is going to do pretty well. For a hat, it's going to do alright. Definitely the one that's going to sell out is that khaki with the red box logo. The color they chose for the khaki is pretty nice, and it just makes that red box logo look really nice. So I think that one will probably sell for around $60, maybe $70, maybe more. But these are just kind of basic, but I like it. Like, it's almost like the box logo crew necks. It's like the same colors and just kind of blankness, but it makes it look cool. So I actually, for a hat, I'm going to give Supreme this one. Alright, I'm going to give it to him. This one, that khaki is pretty fire. Then we have the Velvet Underground Tee coming in 5 colorways for $48. Again, if you're going to go, I would go for this tee. I would go for the tee previous. This one's kind of cool too. I do like the black and the blue and the white for this one. So reselling this, I do see hitting $60, $70. Next up, we have the Velvet Underground Hooded Sweatshirt coming in the 1 colorway for $198. This one, I don't even understand what's happening. Like, now that I look at it, I see faces on there. Before, I did not see any faces. Now I'm seeing faces. This is getting weird. But, yeah, on this one, I see hitting $250, maybe a little bit more. We might see $270 on this one, just because it's kind of like that 8-ball hoodie where, like, if it's a crazy design, Supreme's not going to make a ton of them. So I think that's what's going to make this one resell. But it might be like a second cart for me, at least, this week. Then we have the Delta logo keychain, and the reason I waited to go over the design of this logo was because this picture gives it a much clearer view. So yeah, there's 2 colors of this keychain for $24. Not terrible. I was hoping for like $14, but the thing is, I love it and I hate it at the same time. I love the design because it's just abstract. I love it with the colors, and I love it with the black and white. I would probably go color for personal, but what pisses me off at the same time is that you can't even really tell it's Supreme. Like, you see the S, and then you see like you see an E in there, you see an R. Like, it's a cool design, but it's just like, it's not enough for someone who doesn't know Supreme to be like, oh, that's Supreme keychain, like, or Supreme jacket. It's just like a mess of stuff. Like, it just looks like a design. So let me know in the comments what you think. Is it cool or is it trash? Like, that's what I'm between. Kind of like the Jeep Gladiator. Like, I'm like, is it cool or is it trash? JK, I know the Gladiator's trash. Sorry, Jeep fans. Next up, we have the Panel Arc Hooded Sweatshirt coming in 4 colorways for $168, and I absolutely love this sweatshirt. I think it's so clean. I know it's an ARC logo, and I know it's like overused, but I love the red with the natural cream color. I think that is so fire. And the black with that like Carolina blue. Oh my gosh, it's so fire. Resell, I see hitting $250 on those colors. The blue one looks just too basic. It looks like something you get at a high school. And the green and the black is just like, what are you, the Jets? Like, it's trash. But, man, that black with the blue, bro, if they did white and blue, you already know everyone would be pulling out their Jordans and be rocking that sweatshirt. So, even in the black and blue, oh, it's so fire. I love it. So, yeah, definitely want to go for that one. That's something that I'll definitely be trying to go for. And that natural and red, that's a seller too. Next up, we have the Velvet Underground Tee. Now, this is just the Velvet Underground Tee. There's real no explanation. It, it has a little picture on there and a cool thing on the back. Again, black, white, blue. I mean, all the colors are the same. And for $48, so we're seeing like 3 tees that are all $48. So you want to pick and choose. But if you're on the tee page, like you could probably get all 3. Like if you wanted to get the whole collection. So resell on this one. I think this one is probably the coolest out of all of them. Tee-wise, this one I see hitting $70. Maybe. Then we have the Velvet Underground Hooded Sweatshirt coming in 3 colorways for $178, and this one's actually pretty cool. It has like a box picture of them, and then it has like, I think it has like tour dates or something on the back. It just says writing, I can't really read it, but it looks really cool. Reselling this, I say $250, maybe more. But yeah, again, sweatshirts, if you're going to go for the underground sweatshirt, probably go for the other one, even though it's not as hyped in the list. It's going to resell better. And then, just to give you what this week is, here's this week in one statement. The Stanley 20-ounce vacuum insulated bottle for $46 is the #1 hyped item of the week. That should just give it for you. That should do it. The bottle of insulated it looks like a $20 bottle with Supreme slapped on it is the #1 voted thing. That's this week. But yeah, there's 2 colorways, black and red. Again, dude, this is gonna resell. It's gonna resell for like $100. Like I see it hitting that, no more. It is pretty cool. Like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want the black one. All right, because it does look like it's gonna be a shiny silver, so that's just gonna pop off there so nicely. And when I'm going to school, going to class, just gotta flex a little bit for the people. But it could be cool in like a background of somebody. Like obviously the collectors are gonna want this, but you shouldn't have too much trouble getting your hands on it. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a first cart if you're trying to get it. So that's gonna wrap up the whole week. So yeah, definitely a few pieces to go for, but overall it's just a mediocre week. It's like a 6 out of 10, I would say. Maybe a little bit less. Hopefully the site doesn't like crap its pants like it has the past 3 weeks. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get in when 11 o'clock or 8 o'clock, wherever you are, when it's supposed to. So we'll see. So have an awesome day. Good luck on Thursday. Have a good one.